Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Today a video a little bit different. We're gonna do some sound design from scratch. We're gonna start with very basic sound, one oscillator, and from then we're gonna progressively shape different sounds step by step by giving you tips. Every time we create a new sound, we duplicate the track, we keep working on sound design. So the idea is you follow exactly what I'm doing. So by the end of the video, not only you are better at sound design, but you will also have plenty of cool techno sound you can play with. And for this tutorial, I'm gonna use Ableton Drift, so you just need Ableton Live intro. Alright, so enough talking, let's jump into Ableton. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna use Drift. I don't know if default Drift is like that. In case, just pause the video and copy the settings. Also, I'm gonna add a bit of delay and reverb. So again, pause the video, copy the parameter. I'm gonna deactivate the delay for now. And I add a bit of reverb because I feel reverb is a good enhancer. You can hear better the little change and sound design teams during the video. Okay, first things we're gonna do is we're gonna remove oscillator 2 for now. So we just have oscillator 1. We have it in sawtooth. We wanna bring down the filter and make sure the envelope 2 is modulating the filter. So we have plucky sound like this. Now you might wanna have similar envelope to me also. And if you play lower note, you already got a PsyTrance Bass. Now this might sound simple, but let me show you just with a bit of processing. This is a rack I made. It's just with Ableton device, how it transforms the sound. So I'm gonna already duplicate and write PsyTrance bassline and go back to the original. This patch worked basically because of the envelope where you have the sustain down and short decay, so you get this plucky sound. One thing that can be great is to add a bit of key tracking, so the higher the note you play, the higher the filter is opening. If you play higher note, you have a more melodic techno sound, especially if you add again the rack and a bit of delay. You get a Melodic Pluck. Now another great trick is to add a bit of noise, because noise is gonna add a little bit like an exciter. So now with the noise, you get an even more interesting sound. Okay, go back to our OG preset. This plucky sound works because of the envelope. You have an envelope with no sustain, short attack, short decay and release. One thing interesting with attack, if you bring the attack around 30 milliseconds, you get a more like brace flute-like sound. Okay, duplicate, brace. Again, here you can add a bit of noise as exciter. Go back to the OG. You can get something even more pluckier with no attack, no sustain, and a very short decay around there. Okay, let's duplicate, pluck. Now bring a little bit back the decay. The sound is interesting, but to make it a bit more exciting, we can apply a vibrato-like effect with LFO on the pitch. So here you have LFO modulating the pitch. So go gently, like 1-2%. And now to do your LFO, you need to make sure to have a sine or triangle, let the amount 100%, and the rate you want usually to be around 8 Hz. So I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna call it plug 2. And you can also have one at 16 Hz, which is also nice. Duplicate. And you can go even further, like let's say 32 Hz. Duplicate, rename, plug 4. Okay, back to the OG. Now you can go even further with very high rate, and you kind of almost have FM-like sound. But I'm not gonna go into this rabbit hole in this video because there is a lot of room to experiment here with high rate and LFO amount. Okay, so we're gonna remove the LFO for now. And another tip I wanna show you is when you start to add a second oscillator. So we're gonna activate oscillator 2 and choose sawtooth again. We're gonna stay with the same waveform to keep things simple again, but we're gonna see later we can experiment with. Put at the same octave, and now the idea is to detune. So you can decide to detune like 0.50 to have this kind of almost choric-like detune effect. So we can duplicate, go back to normal. You can go around 1 semitone, bring up a bit the release. And this is great to kind of indus pluck. So I'm gonna duplicate, I'm gonna rename it indus. And here, if you crank up your dry wet and your decay, you're gonna get more like a warehouse indus style of sound. Okay, back to the OG sound. And here you can basically experiment with everything. +5 and +7. Give you this kind of classic techno vibe. So here again, we can put synth +7, but you can duplicate because the +5 is also working. And the +7. Now +6 is also working really well if you do like hypnotic techno, especially if you start to kind of play weird chords and so up. But to be fair, any interval works well, even if you want to go 3 semitone to be kind of minor. You can do that. And actually one who works well is just 1 octave upper, so 12 semitone, where up. But yeah, here again I stay just with sawtooth to avoid the video to go in all directions, but you can experiment a lot with different waveform, different octave and detuning to get a lot of different flavor. You can reintroduce the noise, you can reintroduce the vibrato. Now I want to talk a bit about pitch modulation, which is really great to add also character. So we're gonna remove oscillator 2, and we saw already pitch modulation with the LFO to get this kind of vibrato effect. And the first way of pitch modulation I wanna show you is glide. So we need to have a sustain sound, so we're gonna bring up the envelope to sustain and crank up the filter a little bit. To have glide, we need to set it in mono, and we can crank up the glide here, and basically glide is a pitch slide between 2 notes. So if I play 2 notes in sustain 2 octave upper, and I put the glide at 1 second, you're gonna hear how the pitch is rising. Let me bring down the filter, and actually remove a bit of the filter envelope. Like even 120. Now one thing, if you just add a bit of resonance to your filter and bring down the you get a more acid sound. So that can be great. Let me duplicate for acid. Here again the attack will work well, and bring down the sustain if you want this more kind of acid sound. Yeah, so we can really reuse the concept we learned before to apply them to different type of sound, obviously. Let me bring back how it was. But yeah, usually glide works well with kind of basic bass sound, so if you play lower note and maybe with a bit less envelope, and like if you wanna get this kind of buzzing vibe. Okay, let me duplicate, bass, glide. Now we can bring back the filter, and another way to do pitch modulation is with envelope 2, so with an envelope basically. So you're gonna hear, you can have like kind of laser sound with like short attack and decay around, like we can bring to 60 milliseconds maybe. But you can bring up the attack around 100. And you can get this nice sound. Also a tip, playing with the filter. Can be a nice SFX, so I'm gonna duplicate SFX. One way I like to use it is to have a short attack, no sustain, and a very short decay. And basically it's add transient to your sound, like around 12 milliseconds. This, you can hear it even better with like sine wave. So without the pitch envelope, and with the pitch envelope, let's say 50%, you add a bit of transients, and you can get a nice, just plucky sound. So let's go back to sawtooth, and with pitch modulation you can create riser, so that means like a very long attack. Maybe we can bring the sustain up and the release also. And you can play with the filter in the same time. So this is our riser. Now one trick I like to do as well with sound like this with a long attack is to play more like a staccato and play with how long you're gonna sustain the note to get a stronger pitch modulation. So if I press short, you get a quick one, but if I play a little bit longer, and then you can kind of create a pattern of short and long and different pitched modulation to create interesting things. Nowadays, a lot of synth, the envelope, you can switch it to loop mode. So basically, your envelope is becoming LFO. And here again, you can create wobbling effect. And if you go higher in rate, you can create more FM-like sound. But one thing we can do is to use the cycling envelope to modulate the filter. I'm gonna show you why. If I bring down and crank up the envelope too, we can kind of create rubber. So if you wanna sync it, you can totally sync it. And you get a wobble bass. Now one thing that's been done a lot lately is you put in hertz and kind of bring the tilt to have like a more like a sawtooth waveform, and then play with the rate. And so it works well when you play chord. So let's put back to poly, and if I play a chord, maybe like that, chord, rattle. Now you can totally sync it and having something more like a dead mouse kind of chord. This obviously you can do with LFO, but it's interesting here because you can also like kind of shape a weird LFO, like kind of a custom LFO shape. Okay, again we can duplicate and call it more chord. Also what you can do here, if you wanna even make more interesting, you can activate oscillator 2 and detune like 7 semitone, bring down the octave to 0. And that's a cool thing you can do also. Now let's go back to the OG, and we're gonna set back our envelope to the attack, and we're gonna bring it kind of to a normal settings like that. Bring up the filter. Now one important thing I haven't talked yet is the unison, like everything which is unison super saw sound, which is basically detuning multiple voice or oscillator of your synthesizer to create a super saw sound. So I'm gonna put the voice to 8 and you're gonna hear basically what it is. Bring up the sustain. And this doesn't need to be super complicated. One trick I like to do is basically just have the second oscillator and slightly detune it. So if you want like more kind of a clean, this is great like for horn sound, like you know when you drop your sound. Here you have more presets which are a bit more extreme, like the super saw if you really want that powerful horn sound. Now also what you can do is using as a stab, so you're gonna bring down your filter and modulate with the envelope again, bring down the sustain. So we have a more plucky sound, and here when you process like for example with a stab preset, you have a nice stab. So that's something you can do. Now change the waveform just to square and you got another nice stab. Back to the original and go back to our sawtooth. Now here again we could have some noise. Maybe we're gonna go back to our gentle sound. And wait, actually I forgot here, if you use oscillator 2 with the same octave, the same waveform, and slightly detune, you can even get an even more exciting more kind of almost trancey pluck. Okay, back to our OG sound. Now one thing that can be interesting is just to switch to a square waveform, and like square waveform with unison works very great. Also maybe we can crank up and have a more sustained sound. And you get this kind of also kind of clank cursor style. You could obviously crank up the dry wet and the decay of the reverb for more like kind of Now obviously you can also keep playing in lower note and get back to plucky sound, so bring down the filter, sustain, and maybe bring the stab preset to get another stab. Back to a G. And yeah, now I could go like this for long and long. I haven't shown even all the waveform, but I think you got plenty of cool tips that you can obviously cross between each other to get interesting sound. And we created more than 30 sound. You can grab all these presets. I will put the link in the description. They are available for free. Do not forget to like and subscribe before to grab them. And see you next time. Bye bye.